Hey. Okay, I think everything is going. Let's say hello to everyone. Hello, Mr. Wigglybot. Hi there. Phantom's Gamin was next. Mr. Wiggly. He's always here. Excuse me. Fasterbot was next. Then we got the AR. Lilyblood's here too. Hello, Lilyblood. Then Blues Wolf. Hi, Blues Wolf. And that's it. I've been good. Let's eat that apple. Okay, so first thing that we want to do here, I think, is I would like to just open things up a little bit more. How you doing, Lily? Just want a little bit more space in here, so we're going to open things up. Argus! Right, optimizing my spawner, and that's when everything went wrong. Oh, what went wrong? Needs to go back one more. Lily with the host as well. Gothartica, welcome. Hello, hello. Mario says he may be here in a minute. Yes, he may. Trunks loaded from your stone farm. You got 200 iron and 60 diamonds overnight. Nice. Working in CCI. I did a little bit of CCI stuff earlier today. Well, I sort of helped to bounce a couple of things off generic B. Safe and good. That's good. AR. That's good to know. So, MC with a host. And Super Wario, there he is. Super Wario with a host as well. If you recall, recently I told a story of how I ended up with a 3D printer. For some reason the prints are sticking to the print bed. Just working on some CCI. Yeah, no worries, Wario. What are you working on? Do you need help? Yeah, all the prints are sticking to the bed of the printer. Makes them very difficult to get off. Hermit, how you doing? Thanks for the host. Hi. What are you doing here? How did he spawn? They can't spawn on the vector plates, can they? What kind of filament? It's PLA. It's just normal PLA. But it's even the PLA that came with the printer originally. Oh, jeez. Okay, I got frightened into eating my apple. That potion gave me such a fright that I accidentally ate my apple. Okay, we can't get milk yet, so we're just gonna have to do that. I'll CCI for Uncle Jenny's pack. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Platinum with the hose. Thanks, Platinum. Okay, we're gonna dig out the roof a little bit. Or it's just because the apple happened to be in my hand and I jumped. I was actually thinking Deadshot would probably do that, but Mechanic Aaron, there you go. Well done, you got me. But that gives me full health again, so I'll take it. Yeah, so I'm just using normal PLA filament. But the prints are getting stuck to the print bed. Like, I had one that got stuck so badly that when I finally managed to get it off, it actually broke part of the print bed off with it. It was stuck down that hard. So I've ordered a new print bed. Like that's how bad it is. I had to order a new print bed. Luckily, they're only $30. Is the new print still on the bed? No, Ty, that one, actually, when I put that one in the freezer, I could get it off. But it's not like the first time I printed it. It's like it's a step better than the first time I printed it. But it's still not great. Is that AJ coming in with the host? Thanks, AJ. I put the mossy cobble there. MC's collecting heart emotes, apparently. I really like that, the second one. I mean, I like the first one, obviously. Mine. But I really like that second one. I wonder which artist made that second one. Oh, wait, it was me. That's right, I did that. Killed your first weather last night. It was delicious. Was it delicious? Know that depending on what material you're using, it's very common for this to happen. There's a spray I think that can help. Ah, OMS. Ty's helping out a bit as well. Ty's done a bit of 3D printing in his day. Tasted like pepperoni. That's delicious. If I was gonna eat a wither and it tasted like pepperoni, I would be pretty happy. It's a weird thing. I never thought that I would ever say that out loud. Ty, did you watch the movie? Oh, hello, Raid. Cash Money 12.97. Welcome in. How was your stream, Cash Money? Was it Cash Money? It's the back of my eyelids. Ty had a little sleepy bobo. It was money as always. Nice. Nice. Cash Money, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. How am I doing? I'm doing well. We just fired off your raid here. What were you getting up to? A bit of Minecraft. What kind of Minecrafting were you doing? Vanillaing? Modding? None of the above? Must be one of the two. Kamiko with the host. Sky Factory 1. Oh, dude, I did Sky Factory 1 not that long ago. It was a lot of fun. I really liked it. Kamiko, thanks for the host and hello and kia ora. Kia ora. Kia ora, bro. Never go wrong with Sky Factory. Sky Factories have been pretty good. But yeah, that was a really good remake. I quite enjoyed it. I've been recommending this to everyone, but you should try Cuboid Outpost. Cuboid Outpost is really good. Still playing Sky Factory 1 very slowly. Just completed the Cobblestone Gen. Wow. Just completed Cobblestone Gen. That is very slowly. Why hang on? What? I'm gonna put my magnet on. There we go. How's Cuboid's ending? I saw there is definitely the potential in Cuboid to keep going, because when you get into the overworld, it's not the same as the normal overworld. You know, there's stuff to explore. There is the mobs are different. There's still stuff that you could do. Like you could establish a new base in the overworld and, you know, and sort of work from that. How is my friend German? Can't even remember what I said his name was, Kimiko. Maybe make some armor for fighting mob. No, we probably won't be doing a whole lot of mob fighting, so not too worried about that. Oh, hello. We'll have to fight this mob. Maybe we need light source there. It's like a hardcore style pack. It's not, no. It's like a fairly standard sort of skyblock, but it's set in an overworld, snowy overworld. But honestly, just really enjoyable. It's the most fun I've had playing a mod pack in a long time, and I have played a lot of mod packs. Wow, 7 iron ingots to repair that. Okay, so today we said that we would concentrate on making something. What language is Yorda? Yorda. I don't know, Gothardica. I'm not sure. If you'll check it out, modded is my jam, so usually always playing something and always looking for recommendations. I thoroughly recommend Cuboid. Thoroughly. Hey, Chavez. Yorda. Y-E-O-R-E, Yorda. I'm not sure. Where did we see Yorda? What's the context, Gothardica? How do I get my chat to come through the game? Excuse me. Okay, so I have a mod installed called CCI, Content Creator Integration, and it does a whole bunch of stuff. So not just the chat in the game, not just this. Also, like when you did the raid there, and we had the three husks to fight, that was because of CCI. If people donate or do kia ora. K-I-A-O-R-A. Kia ora. It's Maori, New Zealand Maori. Yeah, so if people donate, if they do subs and stuff, then, you know, different things happen. It's like, if you've heard of Twitch Spawn, it's like Twitch Spawn, but Twitch Spawn ramped up to, 11. It's Twitch Spawn play. Jeez. Hang on. Run to the water. Oh no, I covered most of it up. Something like that. Yeah, content creator integration. It does take a little bit of mucking around to get the config done right, but that's the one that you want. Yeah, so Gothardica. So it looks like Kia Ora, K-I-A-O-R-A. It's damage. It looks like Kia Ora, but it's like that. There you go, Koshu. Koshu subscribing with Prime, 6 months subs with Prime, and that's the kind of stuff it does. Cash. So now we have these mobs to fight because Koshu. See, they're all called Koshu. So Koshu's sub. That does this. Yeah, like that, Gothardica, but normally they would be 2 words. Kia and then Aura. Kia space Aura. And you say Kia ora. Kia ora. And it's just hello. It's a greeting in Maori. Oh, there's a compressed one I've just noticed. Compressed Koshu. Hey, Love the sound of it. I want to get the other two, these two. I don't want to get the compressed one. No. Okay, now compressed one, you come over here. Hoshi, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. How long was that? 6 months of subs. Thank you so much for 6 months of subbering. Appreciate it. Eat a food. Okay. Right, so we're making a bit of space in here. Let's keep this going. So first things first, what we're going to concentrate on doing is we're going to concentrate on making simple storage. Back similar to Stoneblock. Yes. Yes, it is. It's Stoneblock, but it's based very heavily around the Create mod. So this stuff that I'm doing manually here, you would probably be better off using like a Create drill. But I'm not a big fan of Create, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. The hammer. The hammer and a happy attitude. Hold on. Hang on a second. So technically, like, even though it's spelled like that, you pronounce it like this. So I know that there will be a delay. So the AO is pronounced like ow, ow. Kia ora, kia ora. Kia ora. Kia ora. Right. Okay, so we've got a bit of space now for building. I might even make that a little bit bigger. Maybe we can go higher. Yaura. Let's go one higher. Yaura. Yaura. So if you think of the AO as like ow, ow, like that, ow. And the KI as key, so you're saying kiao. And then when you say ra, you don't really pronounce the R. It's like a rolled sort of. It's between an R and a D. Kia ora. You know, so you're sort of doing a very soft D. Kia ora, like that. Kia ora. Kia ora. And it's moldy. So, like, you can say Maori, New Zealand Maori, but moldy. Just don't hear people not being a fan of Create. Just curious why. I think, like, here's the thing. I've explained this to a lot of people before. I actually think the Create mod itself is fantastic. It's amazing. I just don't like using it. I'm just not a fan. And I think it is because, it's because of years of playing with immersive engineering. And I kind of feel like Create, in a lot of ways, is like immersive engineering plus. I think part of it stems from that. But terrific mod. I love what he's done with it. Like the ponder mode and stuff is like fantastic. I've said many times before that I think that it should be part of vanilla now. It's that good. Yeah, just for me personally, it's just not my favorite thing to use. I didn't mean to break that, but that is fine. Started learning Swedish when I dated a fella from Sweden, and it was very interesting. Yeah, New Zealand does have its own native language. We have Māori, which is one of our official languages. New Zealand has 3 official languages. We have English, we have New Zealand Māori, and we have New Zealand Sign Language. So I believe that we're one of very few countries in the world to have sign language as an official language. That could be wrong though. Oh, whoops. I think the mod is cool. I haven't even touched it. I like technical mods, but it's just way too complex. Also doing ASL for homework. It's an ABC story. An Abacus story. Like, I don't think it's like that it's overly complicated or anything. Like, the general principle behind it's pretty basic. Like, it's, you know, you apply rotational force to machines, and, you know, it's just when you want to go into other more complicated machines, it starts to get, then it starts to get really difficult. Yeah, so see, what we've done here is we've just made a very basic spinning fan. Which is, like, technically that would be a windmill, but we've put it on the roof just to make it look like a lazy summer fan. And then that is applying rotational force. So that thing there is spinning. There's a gearbox in there which changes the direction of the turn. That goes into a large cogwheel, which turns a smaller cogwheel, which would be slightly faster than the large one. Then we have that attached to another large one, which powers another short one. It's a small one. That goes into this thing, which powers another large one, which turns another small one, and so on and so forth. It just keeps, gear ratios. So better gear ratios mean that by the time you get to this machine, spinning at a decent amount of speed. Not 100% like the best speed ever, but it's turning at a decent speed. Let's put some light up there. So yeah, you're right, it's gear ratios. And I've picked a terrible spot to do it. But that's working. Alright, well, clear out another bit of space. So I guess we're going to probably have to make our blood altar a little bit higher. I might even move the blood altar. How much Swedish do you remember, Gotharika? Also apply more speed energy, add less speed energy. Yeah, they called stress units is what they call them in the thing. So it's like power. They call them stress units. Like the more machines that you have attached, the more stress units you will have. And oh, I just chopped the middle that pipe out. Whoops. Yeah, so the more stress that you will have, and the more stress that you will have, eventually you will overload your machine, and it won't be able to work anymore. So you can see in the middle of the screen here, this one's got 16 stress units at the current speed. If we come back up to here, this guy's got 64. So I think this is capable of 512. So we can pass down 512. So we're not using everything. You probably like it. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people really do like it. It's just, it's never been really my favorite thing to use, and I think it's mostly because of immersive engineering. Just doing that for forever. But you can do some really cool stuff with it. Like there's a showcase video on YouTube of someone's rig that they made. It's really impressive. Really impressive. Alright, simple storage network. Here we go. So we're going to start with the storage route and the storage request table. We're going to need network cables and the link cables eventually, but we'll just start with the basics. So the storage network route needs quartz blocks. Quartz blocks. Oh, hang on. Gonna have to just look up quartz. This was... We can crush the prismarine. Prismarine is lapis and water. Okay, so get a stack of lapis out. 311, that's plenty. I don't remember any of it, because it was several years ago and your memory's not what it used to be. Hey, Dagon Mist. Gonna be like a computer? Yeah, like a computer. I saw somebody just did refined storage controller. We're gonna be doing something sort of similar-ish to that. In Russian, good morning, this is for TikTok. There you go, Nick Forey. Ever seen 100k bit bomb? On Subby's stream earlier today, I did see that, yeah. That was you, Phantoms, yeah. So Phantoms just did refined storage. We're going to be doing like a basic cut down version of that, like no auto crafting or anything in it. That was crazy? Yeah, dude. It's insane. It is insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Yeah, I want to make sure that the stuff comes out. We should be getting quartz. So it should be like 16 quartz. Struggling to remember how this works last time. I used this was when I played Matter Chemistry mod pack. Antimatter Chemistry. Did anything happen in there? That must have. Oh, it'll be down here. So there should be 16. Is there 16? There is 2. Ow. Okay. Where's my stuff, bro? It's not in there. Go in there. What happened to my stuff? Oh, now it's in there. Okay. Right. Okay, so now we're going to do that. Here's our blocks of quartz. Then we need network cable. Network cable is stone slabs, so we need stone. I know we had some stone. How much stone do we have? Gabbro count? It probably doesn't. I will make the thing with it. Stone. Oh, stone. Okay. Then, in that case, we shall take the iron furnace. I want to leave that wall as much for storage as possible. Oh. So we'll leave that. I'd like to upgrade this furnace. I'll just put the furnace back there again. Okay, so we'll make a... I'm going to upgrade this the old-fashioned way. What? Oh, it's a block of gold. Right, okay. Okay, golden furnace. Then we need 6 diamonds and 2 glass. And then it's just surrounded by Why is this stopped? Right, Emerald Furnace. This will help us do processing more fastly. Up there. They can go into there. Then I would like cobblestone. 569 cobblestone. Yep. Go. Okay, so 6 of them will get us going. We'll do that. Then we need iron. Do this twice. Steam network cables. And we need diamond. And let's make the network storage route. Done. Network storage route. Elder Wolf's here. How you doing, Elder Wolf? Okay, storage. Network cable. Done. Storage network route. Done. That gives us compacting drawers. Hey, actually, compacting drawers. That might be good for all that lapis that we're getting. Remove. Where's my key at? Key? 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 Key. Okay, now. How am I going to connect this to the draw controller? I don't think I can. I think I've built this in such a way that I've blocked off. Unless I went in at the top. I think I'd have to go in at the top. I'm not even sure if this works. Anyway, we need to make link cable. Cable used to link other inventories to the network. Right, so in that case then, let's go to here. Get ourselves another stack of wood. I would like a different wood, you know, like a different type of wood would be, a wood would be, lovely. Put that back in there. Right, so that's changed. How much slabs have we got? Only 32. Hey, Mr. Fire, how you doing? Make 16 chests. Oh, jeez. Need all of these back. That again, there we go. So 17 chests. And we won't need all of these. We'll do 8 for now. Quest complete. Link cable. Keep having problems connecting to the server. Just keep trying. It's up and running. There's a few people on. Earlier on it was down, but it's back up now. If you were having problems earlier, they should be resolved. If I put that there, does that count as connected to that? I don't think it does. Not even going to bother leaving it there. Let's put the link cable there. Does that link to that? It does. So now I can put the storage network. Oh, no I can't. Now I can. Pretty ugly though, isn't it? There you go. Join the game. Okay, let's have another look at that. Need to go back into the back. Didn't connect all day. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it was down at least part of the day. But the first note that I saw about it in chat was at 5:30 this afternoon for me, which is only like an hour and a bit ago. So just genuinely didn't even know. Okay, so I think if I had a draw trim, I could move the draw controller back. Let's make it draw trim. We still want to try and keep that last 5 or so hours. Okay, yeah. But just send a message in the Discord if you have it when something like that happens. And I could normally, get in there and restart it. Because it does look like it needed a restart. Draw trim. Okay. Trim. The trim is easy. Finally killed the Ergast and you DC'd and couldn't get back in. Yeah, okay. So just if it happens again, just send a message in the Discord. Okay, so this I'm going to place here. No. I'm gonna put this. Oh no, I still wanted to have access to this. No, I don't need it. Okay, that can go there. Then you can go there. That'll put what it can into the draw controller. Then I would also like this to come out of here, go down. But this should still be outputting and that would be going into storage. I didn't need a trim after all. Oh, but we still got the same issue. No, we don't. No, we can make a link cable to this side. That's fine. Okay, so if we took that and put that up there, then that's not gonna work. Maybe I do need... I could go from underneath that. Still got the problem of getting the cable around into the front. Okay, let's have another look at the front. So if we said that we want the storage and network to be there, then we can put the request table. It's an inventory. Needs a dropper. And four. Ooh, get 4 of these. Okay. So the dropper is easy. We need that and 7 of them. The dropper. That should be enough to make the storage inventory. That is. Then we should then be able to make the request table with 4 crafting tables, which we have already in there. So if we go storage inventory, oops, inventory, that it's not what I'm clicking on. is what I'm clicking on. No, I've already made the storage inventory. What are we doing? Storage request table. So we need 4 gold. Hello, Lorenzo. Hello. All right. So if that goes there. Ew. All right. So that goes to there. I need more network cable. Okay, more network cables. Up here. Okay, so if I want to connect that, that is not what I wanted to see. We did that. Still connected to the drawers. This is like really not what I wanted to do. Because I can't cover that. Zombies. Why can I hear zombies? Where did you guys come from? There's an Enderman in there. Okay. So this should give me access to everything in there. It does. But with the rather unfortunate side effect of now you can see straight through the wall. Let's fix that then. It's not bad. It's not bad. Didn't need the trim after all. Okay, we're not going to use that for a while. I would like to upgrade my chests though. So, iron chest. We want to do iron to gold upgrade. We should be able to use this now to do these. So we go iron to gold upgrade. We need 2 of these. Then we need gold to diamond. Then we need diamond to crystal. I don't think we can do crystal because that needs obsidian. Diamond to... one obsidian. That's quite cheap. We don't need that. Okay. Right, so these we can add to the storage. So let's take these around the back. Very slowly creep these around to the back. Very, very slowly. Okay, go and get the other one. This one has more in it, so we'll move even more slowly. Okay, so that has some graphite in there. Why does that have graphite in there? Oh, because graphite will occasionally end up in there because of the way that that's set up. Aradawa, thanks for hosting. Okay, so we'll put those in there and then network cable that together. Right, so that should mean now we have access to all of that gear. We keep the drawers locked. Then nothing that we put in will go into a space that is not already occupied. He's like, Socket Cat, how you doing? Been a while, Socket Cat. How are you doing? That's done. That is okay. Put those in there. Break this. Oh, whatever that means there. There we go. Okay, so that means, right, if we go and have a look at those diamond chests, they should have the machines in them. All of the stuff in them that we just placed. Ah. That. That's not ideal. Why did they go in there? Shouldn't be even connected to that. Weather is too hot. Yeah. Same. Oh, dude. Oh, Aradawa. Oh, wow. Oh, fireworks are still going off. Aradawa, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Man, I died super quick in there. Oh, I killed one. Hey, Aradawa gifting 5 subs, 67 total. Jake got one. King Zulu, Cupo Noodles, ZC, and Kipix Luck. Sipix Luck. Nice timing. Nice timing, Aradawa. Nice timing. There's witches in there, so we're going to have to try and clear out as much of other stuff as we can first. No, ZC, this is... People pay for these. We have to fight these legit. Okay, I thought that I might be able to grab my grave and get out of there. Socket Cat, thank you for the heal. And a Grim as well. Their health is not going down. Oh! I died. Okay, so the witches are now starting to be an issue. Can we collect our grave yet? Yes, we can! Alright. Witch. Oh, you're not a witch. The ramen strikes back. Oh! I think I got weakness. I did, I got weakness. Stop weaknessing me, witches. Her head was fully in the crusher. Why did she not die? Oh, it... No. Oops. I accidentally hit that dude with a weapon. That was against the rules. Naked Miss, thanks for the heal. Absorption. Alright, let's get in there. We got absorption. Aradal, thank you again for the gifted subs. We might have to fight them. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah. Didn't matter anyway. All right. Where did my grave end up at? Way over there, eh? Okay. Oh, they're stuck down there. Ha ha! They just come around to smack me in the face and then left again. Oh, she just gave me weakness. Yeah, weakness again. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got an ouch in there as well. Just enough health to keep me safe. We're still gonna die though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hello, lady. Okay, no, there's more than... Ah! Dang it. If they could pick up and use your stuff. I think there was a mod that did that once before in the past, and the big issue with it was that if they picked up your stuff, because hostiles don't necessarily drop what they're holding, sometimes they would die and you would not get your stuff back. No, I do not want any help. Thank you, though. Watching the Olympics last summer and the commentator was constantly calling the New Zealanders Kiwis. It's true. It's not. No. Our national bird is the Kiwi. This is what we identify ourselves as, Kiwis. New Zealanders are Kiwis. Oh, timing. There we go. Okay, just this guy left. Nice. That's a very nice. Okay, so I think that I will make another chest or two. How to remove the waypoints. Thing is, right, if we go into this map, I actually have an updated version of this that will let me just delete these. But I think if I put it in, I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to connect to the server. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Okay, but anyway, there we go. That should be running fairly nicely. These things are roughly automated. Now we can start thinking about disable them being made. Yeah, actually, I probably should do that. In a cave world, we could probably do that. Create waypoints on death. Yeah. Like, there's nowhere else for death points to happen at, so I think we're okay. Cobblestone out, and we'll repair sword and the mattock and the sledgehammer. Yeah, so we can add the waypoints for other dimensions and stuff later on. I like here's my thing, right? I know that you have to do the Twilight Forest in this pack to progress, but I really don't want to. My magnet back. Have to keep an Ender Pearl. True. This is also true. Aradawa, thank you. Wow. Like a triple click. Okay. Let's put this stuff in here for processing. There was two things I said I was going to do today, right? I can't remember what they were. Done one of them anyway. Okay, so that's starting to sort of come together a little bit. Let's open up the area for this thing. Bit of block lag thing there. Okay, let's look at the quest book anyway. Let's chest, more network cable, storage inventory gives a stack upgrade, increases the size of task. What? Allows you to see, pull, and insert items from all connected inventories. Increases the stack size of task. That's the actual... That's the actual description of that item. Okay, obsidian chest. I'll wait. Why are they going into there? Oh, no, not there. I need to check the other link cables. Is there an advanced link cable? Filtered? Import, export. Link cables, but can be configured. Priority and filters, and can be upgraded. Okay, I think that's what I need. Right, let's make a couple of filtered link cables. Filtered link cable. So that to make that we need to make an observer. Observer needs that stuff. We should be able to make that. I disconnect. Hold up, Carpy. Good morning, Carpy. Right, let's try that again. Observer. Let's go 2 observers. Then now we want to make the filtered link cable. Filtered link cable. Are you apologizing for being here, Carpy, or just apologizing in general? Okay, this one, smaller goes first. Okay, that's my stance on kiwi birds being eaten. Well, they are a protected species, so that means eating kiwi birds is a big, giant, massive no-no. Don't do it, New Zealand government will smack. Who's that hosting? It's Pugmat! Pugmat, thanks for the host. Ah, now these only connect to one thing at a time. So, connect those 3 like that. Emote priorities. So let's make these 10. Did I like the vid? Hang on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd seen that one before, Carpy. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Alright, so if I throw the diamond and the gold into there, that should not go into here or here. That shouldn't be going into there either. Does that respond to your opinion, or are we just responding with the law? Both. Kiwi bird with the side of kiwi fruit. Pass. If you ever saw a kiwi, they're so cute. And eat something that cute. Like eating a puppy. Okay, so let's check it out. We got 58 diamonds. If I take one out, 58. There we go. That's better. Oh, I didn't connect the whole thing. What, Chinese? What does that have to do with anything? What do you mean? Neither am I. They wouldn't eat. They wouldn't eat one. Ever seen one in the wild? Not a wild one. Seen a few in captivity. Hey Skeezy, going well, how are you? Crushed copper ore, I think I might just... That pops in a game, it does, yeah. Everybody that's on the server with me also can read it at the same time. It's super cool. Alright, let's open this space out. I think I'm going to remove the smeltery. I feel like the smeltery is like an eyesore. Let's make better space. Hermit, thanks for the host. Okay. Yeah, I got the hammer yesterday. Nice. Yeah, Carpy's here. How hard is this mod pack? Depends. Depends if you know much about Create or not. If you don't know Create, then it's probably going to get more and more difficult as you go sort of through it. I.e. me. Because it's pretty limited sort of technology-wise, you know, there's not a lot of tech stuff in here. Like the new IC2. It's kind of it's kind of like IC2 Plus. It's actually like a really incredible mod. You haven't used Create for a long time? I've barely used it at all. Let's use it for the crushing wheel. Yeah, the crushing wheel is the thing that I'm using mine the most for as well. Have to go to the Nether. I could go to the Nether. That's a thing. Immersive Tinkers and just storage are more important. It's good because, yeah, Immersive is one of my least favorite mods too. Just overused. Let's even go back one here. What's our goal? Well, actually, one of our goals was to make the simple storage network, and I've already done that. So, I guess we're going to have a look at the quest book again, but I know that going to the Nether is one of the next things in the quest book. Using and slow. Yeah, extending the room is definitely a large portion of what we're doing here. Oh, Dex! Oh! Dex Jam, 35 months! It's almost a year, dude! Oh, blah. Hey, at least this time I'm not, like, spawning from the roof every time. Kill them. Oh yeah, there we go. Come on. Dexus Jamis, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Oh, what? Oh, Orange Bear. Ah.
Stickman almost.
Stickman almost. Like Spider-Man. The Marvel superhero Spider-Man. Orange Bear, thank you for 35 months as well. Greetings, Dex. Greetings, Orange Bear. Good morning. Ay, ay, ay. Smash some dudes. Kill them. Ay, ay, ay. I died again. Hey, I did it. Alright, but I died again. Okay. On mobile at the moment. No worries, Orange Bear. Orange. That's how you say orange in American. Orange. Alright. More diggy. I take offense, but it's true. Okay. Rid of this. Now this is just in the way. I've got to think about how we're going to decorate this place. I don't know how we're going to do that yet. Did I get your cake? Oh, I did, Carpy. I got a cake. Nice. Very nice. Chisel and bits for wall designs. You don't want to see me doing chisel and bits. Orange was on the server. He'd do chisel and bits. I assume. Orange loves chisels and bits. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, that can come out too. Oh, hi, Carpy. Oh, what? Oh, I can't. Happy's here, I'm up to bed. You already slept, Ty. Right, adjustable crate. Hold shift for summary. The item container allows manual control over its capacity. Hold up to 16 stacks of any item. Supports redstone comparators. And right click opens the interface. I've never seen this before. Huh. It. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this room yet. How am I gonna reach these keys? I never thought I'd say too much garlic on a pizza, but here I am. Oh, now I want a pizza. Not a fan of garlic. Can't be. That's garlic. Garlic bread is made of garlic and bread. There used to be like a really good pizza joint over here called Eagle Boys Pizza. It got bought by Pizza Hut and shut down. They were really good. I miss them. I would love to see them back again. Hi Orange, at the computer for a bit. How are you doing? Never too much garlic. Olives, on the other hand, yeah, true. You know, the other day, when I say the other day, this may have been months ago. The other day I ended up eating a spicy veggie pizza, spicy vegetarian pizza. It was actually really good, better than I expected. To be fair, was not expecting much. All right, let's have a look at the quest book. Oh, hang on, the quest book. Oh, dude, I got a full seared fuel tank. Okay, so the quest book wants us to make obsidian. I think that means we should reassemble the smeltery. Bit overwhelming. Yeah, we need to make draw upgrades. $516 seed. Anything else getting close to full? 435 copper. Have to go there. And we'll do one more for the coal drawers. Come back to that later. Can we eat the cake yet? We cannot. Okay, so Schmeltery. Schmeltery. While we think about the smeltery, let's take this out. Mastercrafter hosting, thanks MC. I think normally what I would do in a cave block situation like this is I would build I would build off different wings. So we may go back to the building of the wings thing. Okay, so that'll take care of things there for a while. We'll throw some light down here so that we don't get any mobs. Cat just copied this message. Message self-destructive. Okay, this can come down. Thought I heard something creeping around. I was mistaken. Okay, I would like to make some gabbro. Oh, that went straight into the tank. Gabbro cobblestone. Go. Go, bro. Okay, so let's try and figure out a structure here. This is going to be the corners of the entranceway. That 1, 2, 3 there. Yeah. Okay, that wall can stay as it is. That's going to be all storage all the time. Okay. Happy so far. Eat of the cake. Grab some gabbro, bro. Can we do anything interesting with gabbro? Yes, we can. And do paved gabbro. So let's try. Oop. Okay. Not hating this so far. Need more gabbro, bro. Super Wario, another host. Thank you, Super Wario. I did this. Alright, this feels kind of like a bit of an epic-y sort of room. Epic-y sort of room thing-ish. The beginnings of an epic-y sort of roomish thing-ish. Sort of. Let's just do one more of them. And then throw it on the ground. I got it, that's fine. Lily Blood, another host, thank you. No chance against the pizza tinfoil ball. Nobody has any chance against the pizza tinfoil. Okay, so if we did like a different, each wing was a different material. I'm gonna do something different with this. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Emeron Dax with the host. Thanks, Emeron. Wanting to use that. Oh, that's not correct. Hi there, turtle. Yeah, that looks a bit more interesting. Do that. I mean, if you weren't playing Rust. Hey, priorities, man. Enjoy that Rust. Don't give me night vision. They did! Thanks for the night vision. Priorities indeed. Yes, indeedy dude I day. Right. Looking good. This is a good start, I think. I'm fairly happy with stuff. There it is. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with how this looks for a start. Kamiko with another host. Thanks, Kamiko. Okay, iron. We do iron ingots. Take these guys out. Try these in here. That was good. Okay, so I would prefer a different slab. This is heading in the right direction. Yeah, that might have to. Leave that for now. We'll take these out. You love the sound of it? It sounds good. Very traditional. Right, are you done over here? Yes, you are. Can I change these up? Not really. That's polished gabbro, layered gabbro. Okay, we'll do this. That would go there and that would go there. Means that would be there and that would be there. Yeah, this is starting to feel like how I want it to feel. Okay, so you can come out of here. So these things can also come out of here. This will have to go here and here. Nope. One higher. There. That'll be a way to mass produce netherite. It was in Cuboid Outpost. Okay, let's put some stuff away. Oh, I just got the Tinker's Anvil quest. Have a chocolate croissant. Croissant with chocolate milk. Croissant. That's the preferred pronunciation, I believe. Let's do like that. Yeah, it's starting to feel how we want it to feel. I can go out there too. Hang on. Yeah, no, we need bench saw. AK Craft. Welcome, how are you? It's been a while. Good, and me, I'm good as well. Wasn't trapped, Carpy. Could have left any time. Okay, so this feels better. So this will be farmland and etc. Yeah, once you found the keys, exactly. Poisson. Okay, this is going to be the schmeltery. We're going to put the schmeltery here. So if we said that's going to be the edge of the pathway, then we build like a wall in there. It's the right spot. Oh, trap the COD playing stream. Happy doesn't play COD. It's crazy talk. Nobody plays COD anymore. See it shoot. See it drain. Yeah, I know, Call of Duty. No one plays that anymore. Haven't you been keeping up? Alright, so that should be a completed thing. Oh, no, don't smelt my drains. So that's the chute, these are the drains. Should I have gone further back? Maybe I should have gone further back. So we used to play Call of Duty from the emulator. There was an emulator for it. Kind of went off it a while ago. And then slowly over time, I think it's been been losing popularity. And that happens with any game, I think. Play it long enough. Okay, that's the wrong thing. What do I play offline? Normally I play like sort of more casual, sort of mobile games and stuff like that. Just sort of, you know, switch your brain off and just do it stuff. That's more sort of interesting to me. You think about gaming in a different way when when you're doing it like every day, or at least I do. I don't know if other people think that way. I've forgotten what I'm looking in here for. Seed brick. I need that cake to go. Do that. Hey, Fred Dag. Puzzles to keep your brain busy. Yeah, I've done puzzle games and stuff as well. They help. Fred with the host. Thanks, Fred. Okay, let's just try ordinary, plain old seared stone for the next level. Like, I've thought a couple of times about, like, maybe I should change up the game that I'm playing on stream. Maybe we could play something different on stream every now and then. But then I think about it, I thought, but what do I want to play? Nothing. Fancy seared bricks. Fancy. I bought recently that time loop game. What was that one called? Can't even remember what it was called. I didn't get very far through that before I just stopped playing it. Okay, so I need one more seared brick. One more seared bricks. Okay, so that gives us a decent sized smeltery. Bunch of stuff in it. We need some lighting, so we'll do lighting in the top corners, and we'll do some in the back corners as well. Eat the last piece of cake. Aha! Get excited about playing Apex and Skyrim. You were saying the other day that you had a Apex run on, right? Was it Apex? I think we could Gabbro this section here up as well, and that would still look pretty sweet. But stone. Kind of weird, right? Good inside each side. Can't even get up that high. Oh, but yes, I can. Go. How is this not even? Monkey Border, thanks for hosting. How you doing, dude? Oh, no. Whoops. Nothing to see here, folks. Like, it needs to... This block needs to go. I think that's why. Ow! That'll make it look the same. Yeah, this side's different. Oh!
Cool beans might give the pack a go.
Diz! How you doing, Diz? Thanks for the 14 months of subs. 14 months, dude. Nice. You got COVID. I hear that's going around, Dizzy. Hi there, hero next door. Thanks for the ouch there. I hear all the... Oh, there's a compressed one there. Whole body aches and my head is a fun time. Yeah, all the cool kids are getting COVID. Wait. Hang on. There you go. No more apples to steal. Haha, Fred Dang. It didn't help my health at all, but... Got new headphones, mouse, and keyboard. And COVID. Mine's eye trinket. When I went away to my parents' place for Christmas, right, I forgot to take my mouse with me. So I went just into the shop and bought... Oh, that was not the one I meant to get. And just bought just a cheap mouse. Like a no-name brand mouse. It was awesome. Oh, you got me. Oh, they're gone. Ah, because they're not persistent. It wasn't a Microsoft mouse. It was just some no-name thing. I got it from Warehouse Stationery. It was like I'm not even sure it had a brand on it at all. We're on the server still. See, there's 7 people on, and it's running quite smoothly. So we're sticking with it. And I'm gonna cook and eat that chicken. Yeah. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, it was like an in-house no-name something or other. The mouse itself is actually good. Like, it's a good size. Fit to my hand well. Oops. One thing I can tell you for free. Big hands. Got some big hands. Only sibling in the family? No, I have 2 siblings. Just had an idea with these. Sibling 1 or 2 more annoying. They're past that stage now. Okay, so that looks okay. But these are too plain. So Dizzy, what's the deal with you? Do you have to like isolate and stuff? I'm assuming you're self-isolating? Or forced isolating? Might have to change to seared bricks. Not the oldest? What makes you think that? I'm interested to hear your theories as to why I am not the oldest. I seem like a middle child. Interesting. Dagon Mist is going. Alright, no worries, Dagon Mist. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Seem like a middle child. If that might work for us. Just to give us a bit slightly more interesting stuff to look at. Oh, maybe, hang on. I'd fight the emu-sized kiwi. Constantly craving validation. Am I, Aradawa? Am I? Am I craving validation? Is that right? I'll go for the big squishy one. Okay, I don't like these. These are uneven. Don't trust the skateboard cow? What? Oh, don't worry. I don't. Does a pack have chisel? It does not have chisel. Well, hang on. Does it have... It's got chisel and bits. Would you rather have a kiwi as a pet or an emu? Oh, it does have chisel. Kiwi. I'd rather have kiwi. Emus are too big. Kiwis are nocturnal, so you don't have to take care of them. Oh, whoa! Oh, Aradawa! What? I died. I died very quickly. No, no. Hey, fellas. Thanks for the 1,000. Oh, and 500 bits as well. 50. What the? Jeez. Aradawa, thank you so much. Oh, I'm fighting the wrong people. What's that? Cuboid droid with the host. Thanks, Cuboid. Oh, I killed one. Got another one. Ay. Yeah, no, if people pay money for this, this is what we do. I do not need help. This is the stream. This is what happens. People pay money to torture me. I accept the torture. Oi, hello. Aye. Yeah, just encourage me. We can fight these guys. This is fine. I don't mind dying a couple of times. Yeah, everyone used to have this stuff spawn on them. We had to turn that off because it was starting to lag servers. But there's every possibility that more changes are coming. Used to be the warning. Yeah, you will have mobs spawned on you. It would actually be very easy to re-implement that. So that may be a new thing. You hammock today. You hammock. Okay, I'm not going to eat the chicken. I feel that would be a waste. No, that's wrong. Oh, I have to clear. For some reason, right, I think I know why. JEI doesn't like this. All of the chiseled stuff. JEI really doesn't like this for this pack. Couple of heals coming in. Thanks for the heals. Okay, so if we take these out, and then we move them back one. Akai Kenshi with the host, thank you. That, like Monkey Border was suggesting. I think these would need to go back as well. You would have to do that. And then even then that's a bit much. So let's do what we've done this once before, where we did like the half slab, vertical slab. Okay, eat the chicken. Oh, it doesn't have the vertical slabs. What's that? Oh no! Oh, Fred! Oh. Fred immediately killing me. How many is that, Fred? 10 gifted subs from Fred Dag. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fred. Fireworks still exploding. Okay, here we go. I feel like a dude in a food eating contest. Just pick one and start swinging. Stream was a bit slow. Thanks, Fred. Oh, hey! What is that? Aradao gifting 5 subs. Aradao with 5 subs as well. Where do we start from? No building today. We'll get building done. Aradao, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Thanks for the heal. Why did I die? I withered away. Still got minis spawning. I can hear them in the other instance. I died again. Oh, what is that? Oh, Blues Wolf. Blues Wolf with 100 bits. It gets the hype train going. It's our first hype train of the year, I believe. I died. Hype train time. Everybody, welcome to the hype train. Hype train is our mini game for the stream. TJD with 100 bits as well. Thanks, TJD. 100 bits or more spawns mobs during the hype train. At any time. Aye. And Mr. Wiggly down there, he'll walk his way across the bottom of the screen. Once he makes it all the way across to where it says get hype, that means that we have hit level 5 in the hype train. Congratulations. Hype train winners, get yourself an emote. I'm going to leave them behind. Aradao, 200 bits. I think that's more spiders. 300 bits. Aradawa. Skeletons, 300, I think. Can't remember. Thank you, Aradawa, for 300 bits. Oh, 1,000 bits. Okay, now we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. We might be here a while. Yeah, we're definitely going to be here a while. Oh, dear. Oh, there's so many mobs. Imagine if everybody in the server had this happening to them. I think you would see people just leave in droves. Momentous first hype train of the year. There are so many mobs in here, man. This is crazy. I almost clicked on title screen. Okay, lure them out of the door. 500 bits from Fred Dag. It's more witches. It's just what we needed. How we looking? Oh, oh god. Oh. Aradawa, 5 more gifted subs. I died. Oh, this reminds me of the way Sky Factory 1 was going. It's just mobs everywhere. Everywhere you look. Oh, Cheryl Tilbury, 500 bits as well. More witches. We're 22% into level 5. Oh, into level 4. Towards level 5. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. There are so many witches. Oh, God. What? Oh! Oh, God. Oh, God. My frames. My frames. Oh, I see compressed stuff everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, we may be here a while. Fred Dag. Was that another 10? Another 10 gifted subs, I believe. Run away. Oh, Nerd Gamer. Oh, God. Nerd Gamer gifting 25 subs. 25 subs. Nerd Gamer, that's insane. I'm dying just from fireworks now. $340% into a level 5 hype train. That's insane, man. Good, Wiggly, yeah. Nobody needs to see any frames, right? Nerd Gamer Dude, thank you so much for 25 gift subs. Fred Dag, 20 gift subs in that hype train. Fred, Aradawa, 10, I think 10. Mentioned something about, used to be a lot worse. Yeah, like, if everybody on the server got this, it would be, like, disgracefully bad. It would be so bad. Alright. I'm gonna try and pick an area and start clearing out the space. Oh, that's not a safe space. Excuse me. Passing through. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I died again. Fred Dag! Another 10! That's 30. Yeah, everyone get comfy. I hope you like watching me die, because we're going to be doing that for quite a while. This is chaos. 431% of level 5. There have been more subs given than there are people watching. Oh, Emron's thrown in 100 bits as well. It's like 30. It's not even 30, dude. There is so much stuff going on in here, we're not even getting close to 30. The gauntlet might take a while. Yeah, there's definitely going to be some doubling up. That is true, Aradawa. We did do that. Come on! Come on! You know, the only thing that would make this worse is if we got like a massive raid at the same time. Imagine getting a big, like, 50+ person raid. Like, I don't even know if I'm actually hitting anything. There's so much stuff in here. Yeah, we'll get through this. We will get through this. It's going to take a while. The hardest part is because I can't even find my grave. Oh, there's my grave. Right, so now we can probably try. Let's try and at least get something up. There's the end of the hype train. It's done. It's done. We should get some frames back for that. Thank you everyone who participated in the hype train. Wow, that was insane. First hype train of the year, and we go like what would have probably, if they went higher tiers, that would have been like a tier 8. Tier 8 hype train. Unprecedented. Oh, I killed a mob. I killed a mob. Thanks for all the support. Yeah, we may... Well... Oh, I got weakness. I'm dead. Alright. So, here's the issue with the sword, right? Number one, we have to get to this sword. And there are so many now that I can't even swing at anything. Wizard stuff. Oh, that might help. Rock, paper, scissors. There you go. That'll help. Yes, burn. Yes. Yes, burn. There you go. Emeron. Oh, that. Thanks, Emeron. That'll help a bit. Alright, I killed a mob. Oh, God. Oh, God. Is one of them still on fire? One of them's still over there on fire. We're on a death march. Dude, Subby got smashed today. He got absolutely demolished. Oh, I killed one. Oh, one died. It may not have been because of anything I did. Excuse. Passing through. Lady with a baby. Oh, I didn't even hit anyone. Key them to death. Hang on, I haven't checked to see. Does the key do more damage? Oh, yeah. Never mind. Lily, thanks for the host. And 9 hours later. Oh. Hi, Phantoms. Newbie's here too. Hey, newbie. Oh, no, you can be hit. Because if you touch them, they'll wake up. I'll show you, right? Because we're about to die anyway. Yeah, ghostly shape doesn't work. Right? So we're ghostly shape, right? Ghostly shape. Not hitting anything. Oh, there we go. See, I hit nothing. I still have ghostly shape. I didn't hit anything. I've done nothing. Done nothing. Oh, newbie with an ouch in there as well. Right, we still have ghostly shape for 2 minutes. Where is my grave, by the way? It's over there. Yeah, there will come a time where they will just start hitting me. Ah, oh, come on. But I mean, either way, I'm still not gonna live anyway. So we're just gonna try and start swinging. You know what? This is fine. But if I run, oh, see, they're hitting me. I think it's if I run. Just running is enough. So that's fine. That's not fine. Yeah, it's running. There we go. So there's so many of them there I can walk. No, I didn't even run then. So it's not that. Maybe it's the number of mobs that you bump into. Oh, maybe not. Just someone seeing a shadow in the corner of the room. What is that? Oh, hey! Okay, grave. I can see my grave. So, yeah, it's just some can just see straight through me. Okay. I think the fact also that all I have is a stone sword and no armor or anything is not helping things. See that one there? Like, I didn't even move that time, and they're all over me. So the ghostly shape, when there's this many of them, ghostly shape doesn't do anything. May as well just start swinging. Just start swinging. Their numbers will thin out. It will happen. There must be like 200 of them in here. Time to make a pit. Dude, I can't even like get anything. And there's so many witches. Alright. Luring mobs away. Come on, be lured this way. This way. Yes, away from the middle. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now everyone is lured. Let's just sneaky by. No, the witches don't help. The witches heal all of the undead mobs. We gotta get rid of the witches first. Hey, Quap Mob. When a witch throws a damage potion, if it hits an undead mob, it heals them. So all of these things here, every time they throw a damage potion, they are getting healed. Same for zombies. They do help with some mobs. But in general, no, they don't help at all. No, I do not want a better weapon, thank you though. Oh, random. I don't even know what that potion was. Yeah, no, we have to do this legit. Alright, another witch down. Oh. Got magics to death. Alex, thanks for the heal. Yeah, so if they throw a poison potion and the poison potion gets one of the Illages dudes, then they will poison them down to half a heart, which does make them easier to kill. I'm gonna just start using the sword. This is never gonna end otherwise. Maybe we should make another sword. Let's make a diamond sword. Oh no! Oh. Well, that went well. Take some armor? Nah, armor's not gonna help. With this much stuff here, it won't do anything. We just have to fight our way through it. Okay, witch. Oh, generic bee. Like, I mean, I died anyway. Didn't work, or did it? Or did it? Did you try out that thing? Run away! No, we're not gonna. It's just so many mobs. Somewhere safe first? Where do you propose that the somewhere safe might be?
Did you say
Oh no,
something
1,000
about the
bits.
moon mod?
Where are they? They're in there somewhere. There's something about so many mobs. There's more mobs. Jenny, 1,000 bits. Thank you. Thanks for the 1,000 bits, Jenny. Oh look, there you are. The thing is too, is that there is a bunch of compressed ones in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of compressed ones in here too, so I can't kill anyone. Oh no! Funny man!
Let me help.
Oh, I died again. It's those guys, yeah. All axed up and angry. Oh, they're trampling my crops. I worked so hard. Upstairs. Upstairs won't be safe. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Ferk, it's a compressed one. Oh, it's compressed, Ferk. Yeah, compressed blaze. That was Ferk's special command. That he gets that because he's a long-term tier 3 sub. And that seemed like a nice thing to do, but the compromise was that I'm allowed to kill it with the sword. But now it's a compressed one, it doesn't matter. Alright. Ah, come on! Compressed one would be great for the thing, but yeah, Jenny, they would be. It's so if there was a way. Or like, you know, the other day I was asking you about special mobs. You know, if there was a way that you could tell it that you wanted to spawn one of those, like the boss mobs. But I haven't been able to figure out if there is a way to do that. Dig a hole and hide? Well, that means I gotta pick up stuff. Oh, look how many there are! Oh, yeah, the ones, yeah, with the title, and they've got their own little health bar, and they've got a whole bunch of effects and stuff like that. Yeah, no, we're not gonna hide. We'll face this like men. We'll try and concentrate on one mob at a time. Oh no! Old compressed Ferk's still up the stairs there. Okay, this actually, believe it or not, this seems like the current safest direction to go. Because this direction there are less witches. Oh no, they're not. Never mind. That's just crazy talk. Yeah, I got 2 keys. Second grave. Come on. Dude, that's insane. That's insane. No, hit him! Hit him! Not... Please! Oh. I couldn't even get a swing in. What? I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. I'm new here. Be glad Epic Fights isn't in here. Yeah, I've decided I'm not a fan of Epic Fights anymore. Oh, I got one of the dudes. One of the axe dudes. Hi, Alatha. Got some friends. Oh, they're not invited. Yeah, definitely not invited. I think I've lost a grave at some point, though. Fred invited them. Nerd Gamer, Aradawa. Didn't deny they were friends though. Well, you know, I live on my own here, so just nice to have company. I am actually quite worried that I'm missing a grave. I should have 2 keys. Where's my other grave at? Oh no, I must have picked both up at... Why is that sword also only hitting one thing at a time? That should be doing like sweeping and... Alright, so she's down. I'm gonna not worry about the spiders. I may have made a grave mistake. Alright, another witch down. No, no! Quickly hitting the bad boys. I do like to hit the bad boys. No! Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get the witch. Yeah, don't laugh at me. You're next, lady. Alright, witch down. Oh, wow, that was quick. Okay, priority, kill the witches. Priority, get the grave, then kill the witches. Really? Get off my grave. Oh, no, no, we're gonna die. We died. I can still hear Ferk up there. Compressed Ferk, that's unbelievable. Alright, come away from the grave, people. Away from the grave. Yes, come on, over here. That's it. That's it. Alright. So you guys stay there. Excuse me. I'm gonna die again. Oh, I made it! 30 seconds of fire resistance. Fire resistant. Ah, I died again. My base needs to be redesigned anyway. Well, we haven't got hardly any wood in here. We have a little bit of wood. Not like in Cuboid. We had to rebuild the base several times. Oh, come on, what? Oh, I could see one there with a red health bar. Solar Gas, thanks for the host. started my new job as a security guard. Supervisor told me my job would be to watch the office at night. I'm on season 8. I'm not sure what this has to do with security. That's an office joke. And the office joke. Now notice I haven't touched anyone yet, right? Everybody's just standing around. So far everything is okay. So we'll try and casually wander over to our grave. Casually rolling over to the grave. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. No. Nothing to see. Oh no, now they're going after me. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. It says my actions stopped the effect, but what action was it that stopped the effect? It was just me breathing, apparently. Ah! Aw, dude. I attacked their personal space. That's probably closer to the truth. The Pugmat, thanks for hosting. See, that one there, I didn't even get anywhere near anyone, and they're already throwing potions. Oh, it says this might... Yeah, breathe too hard. That's not allowed. Okay, so that feels like the wrong way, the wrong place to be. This area feels the least witchy. Lightning actually would go over quite well at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, but we do have a little cluster over here with no witches. So we'll try and concentrate on this lot for a little while if we can. They're all so spread so far apart though, so that they keep like getting behind me. Okay, here we go. MC going with Brock. Is it going to be a win? That's a tie. I need to win. Or I need to lose. Bought my friend an elephant for her room. She said thanks. I said don't mention it. That was quite good. Oh. That one's pretty good. Yeah, I like that one. On fire with the joke tonight. This is the one joke. That might be better than the stream title elephant joke. Patty's here. How you doing, Patty? Thanks for the host. MC, another host. Thank you. Oh no, no. I've been trying to get away from the witches, man.
The witch says the over here seems insufficient.
No. There's so many. No. Alright. Hadn't read the title joke, that's pretty good. The title joke's pretty good. Alright, one witch down. I think I got weakness in there. Morning, Patty. How you doing, dude? Are you well? You looking well? A man breaking live. I wouldn't even want to guess how many times we've died today. Witch is down. I didn't mean like jump down. Take out more witches. No. No. Yes. 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 No. Ah. I died. Now I'm stuck in the door again. You got the vaccine booster yesterday, not too well. I think I'm due for my booster soon. Struggling, I want to give your buddy for a gift. Give them a refrigerator and watch their face light up as they open it. That's really good. Funny man, thank you for the 500 bits, by the way. I don't sound like I was. Oh, I got the village defender. How did I get village defender? I killed 50 raiders. I killed 50 raiders. That's crazy. Bad yesterday. And not too bad this morning. I just need to figure out when to do it. Like, I'm definitely gonna get it done. I just need to figure out when's the right time to do it. Okay, witches. Okay, yeah. Here we go, witches down. Oh, there's another witch. There's several witches. Wow. Wow, they smashed me. I got smash head. And all my crops are ruined. Alright, witches down. Do you hear about the bread factory that burned down? They say the business is toast. There's so many witches still. As much as Pooh missed Piglet, he did enjoy the bacon sandwich. Oh, come on! Still 500 plus? I don't think there's 500. I think there's probably 100 in here. But several of them are compressed, so we're going to get a few extras. Why don't they attack? When you die, you get an effect called Ghostly Shape. So technically, I'm a ghost for a little bit up immediately after I die. But then, see, Ghostly Shape, we got 2 minutes of Ghostly Shape. So they won't attack, but then just suddenly they just will, and I don't know why. It'll say, your actions cancelled the ghostly effect thing, but like, what did I do? What did Tennessee? The same thing as Arkansas. Why is it not Arkansas? A Grim. Yes, sometimes it's when I pick it up, sometimes it's not. There's nothing consistent in it, which is what makes it so difficult to figure out. Think about taking up meditation, figure it's better than sitting around doing nothing now, yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for a state that like Kansas so much, they say, ah, Kansas. Oh no! God. I didn't know there was a compressed witch in there. Of course there was. Of course there was a compressed witch. What is Forest Gump's password? That'll be 1Forest1. Okay, this guy's got low health. Let's pick on him. There we go. Okay. Tell dad jokes, but I don't have kids. I'm a faux pas. A faux pas. Where is the grave at? There's the grave. We'll go and collect that. Now I can see many witches, but... Alright. Please, let me hit them, please. I can still hit dude up there. A checkmate. Grand prize for an Australian chess tournament. Okay, that is... not where we want to be. Let's fight some dudes. This morning I was wondering where the sun was, then it dawned on me. Sometimes I like to sit in front of a mirror and just reflect. Just watched my wife trip and drop a basket of laundry she just ironed. It all unfolded right in front of me. Ah, come on, man. This is taking so long. Okay, that's a witch down. I can sleep with my eyes closed. Okay. Oh, I got the wrong one. Yeah, they're fast. There's heaps of them. Dry erase board, that's remarkable. What is a dry, what is a dry erase? What does a computer, baby computer call its father? Ta-ta. Right, witch down. Concentrate on the witches. Oh, I hit one. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I could tell that wasn't gonna work. What? Look, I didn't even move. Knight invented the round table circumference. Frothy the snowman. Okay, so maybe we can... I think the compressed witches disappeared, right? I think that little party took care of itself. 3 hours later, yeah. There's too many, even if I get a sword, there's still too many. Oh, of course a witch came over. Of course she did. This a raid? No, this was a hype train. Find your hammer and put them in a hole. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting our way through it. Oh, that's a compressed one. It's the biggest issue is the witches, right? I do have lava, but that means firstly I have to collect a bucket. So step 1, get a bucket. Step 2, fill that bucket with lava. Step 3, put the lava on the ground somewhere. Oh, that will help. That will help. Thanks, Tolagas. So we will get through this. It's just going to take some time. Like, there's so many I can't even get close to the witches to clear them out. So much death. I'm a massive heavy metal fan. Why are the skeletons so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin. Okay, witch. Other witch. Okay, another witch down. Right. What? What part of the human body always loses? Defeat. Maybe this will help. What do we get in there? We got to heal that. Yeah. Okay. Bad timing. Probably not a good time at all at the moment to try and heal us up. Hey. Took up half my health down. I didn't even move. Just make it quite difficult to hit anything when everything else is hitting you in the opposite direction. Did a great moment. Nice party you have there. Yeah, we're slowly working our way through it. Very, very slowly. And every time I turn around, there's another witch, it feels like. Witches being the main issue here. Okay, witch down. Okay, another witch down. Right. Ah. Why is the skeleton always after the player? Because it has a bone to pick with them. Why do skeletons never fight on their own? No guts. Right, witch. Alright, witch down. Witch down. Witch down. Is that all the witches? Oh, I heard another one. Went to the zoo and saw a baguette in the cage. Zookeeper said it was bred in captivity. Okay. That might be all of the witches down, which means that we could start chipping away at these guys now and they won't get healed again. Have to head off for a PCR test. I'm on holiday next week. Have a great weekend. See you all in a week. See, the timing of that's really weird because everyone's been telling all these puns and stuff. So, Monkey Border, good luck for the PCR test. Hopefully it is negative. But I swear I read the first half of that thinking there was a punchline at the end coming. Oh, it's so calm over here. Yeah, I want Monkey Border to fail his test. Why did the chicken get a penalty? Foul play. The most... Oh, Fred! No, Fred. Oh, I'm just gonna run away. I'm just gonna run away from them. Fred, thanks for 500 bits. Didn't we just leave this party? Oh, I legit killed a zombie. Can't not have witches. I mean, well, we can. We can not have witches. That can be a thing. Just everyone has to agree to it. Okay, witch down. Oh. Place witches with withers. If withers had no spawning. Irish wristwatch. Wristwatch. Yeah, it worked. Irish wristwatch. lure them away from the grave. Away from the grave. Yes, yes. Come away from there. That's it. Good, good. Right. Now we'll slide down there. Grave situation, yes. Alright. Oh, my whole chair just tilted there. I leaned back so far in my chair that the whole thing tilted. Yeah, we've had a lot of deaths, so we will be checking that out. Just in this little section here, we've probably died maybe 100 plus times, 150. Create tree farm. I wouldn't even know how to make one. No idea. No idea. Alright. Which sign? Oh, it's a tie. Could have done with a win there. Oh, why did I die then? I withered away. So I reckon before today, we probably... What is this witch made of, man? She won't move. Before today, we'd probably die maybe 40 times? 30 or 40 times? How do they lift their noses like that? Are they like little trunks? They must be. Must be. Yeah, so I reckon before today... Maybe 30. Q-Boyd with another host. Thanks, Q-Boyd. Rancherito, no. I'm already playing in my own world. And I don't play Bedrock. Poison. Poison, Dizzy. Oh. Oh, we got bow wielding skeletons. Are they gone now? They should be gone. Yeah, they're gone. Thanks, Dex. Alright, those are done. See? I told you we can do it. We don't need anybody's help. Tola Guest, thanks for the heal. Alright, that should be the last of the witches. You're stuck behind there. Hang on, I thought I saw another witch there for a second. Ah! Ah! Right, we're almost done then. We're almost done. Ouch, phantoms. Ouch. Okay, we still do have the compressed blaze to deal with as well. Almost there, kill them. Bam. Right, you're out of there. spam out. Oh, you can't spam ouches. That was pre-designed. Oh, no, okay. Jumpy Spider Lady, thank you for 100 bits. Normally I wouldn't fight these with a sword, but we've been here for quite some time already, so need this to end. Thanks for the 100 bits, though. Oh, no. All the bits from 100 bits up. Do that. The exclamation ouch gives you an explanation of what the bits do. So if you type exclamation ouch, it'll say, this is what happens when you do this number of bits. When it's level 18 of a hype train, I think a sword is okay, yeah. I agree. There you go. So 100-bit zombies, 200-bit spiders, 300-bit skellies, 400 bits withers, skellies, 500 bits witches, 1000 bits illagers with axes, 2000 bits blazes, 5000 bits piglin brutes with axes. Oh, compressed blaze has gone all the way back into here. So we've almost got through this. Oh, we got nuked. Thanks for the nuke. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. My inventory was full. I noticed also there's a lot in here that I haven't got to yet. There's compressed stuff down here. Yeah, these all fell in here, definitely fell in. But there's so much. I didn't realize there was so much I did not mean to fall in there, please. Whoa. Oh, we can remove 10-minute timer for that. I don't think that's worth 10 minutes. Oh, I know. There it is. Zombie, coming in with the raid. Zombie dude. I know I'm going Diamond Sword, but we've been here for like, must be close to an hour now clearing out our own hype train, so we're so close to the finishing it. Only an hour? Yeah, if this had come half an hour earlier, Subby, I might have cried. Hey Veriti, welcome in Sublimiter and Raiders. Over 2 hours from the chaos. At least yours, you can get outside from yours, Subby. I'm trapped in a cave. I've lost count of the number of times I've died. Subby does do the same sort of thing. His is different mobs and stuff. and his level up, so they get more and more difficult. I got the blank eyes trinket. Okay. Sent to level 7 and broke CCI. Wow. Look at all this down here still. And yeah, and there's still a compressed blaze in the back of the behind my storage system. Look how many there are in here. The skeletons can't drown, but there were some zombies that fell in there and they turned into drowned, so. But the skeletons just stay there. Yeah, no lungs to drown. Chipping away. Yeah, this will take a little while, but they shouldn't be able to get me here, for one thing. And there's less of them, so. Yeah, if only there was a rabbit. Alright. We're almost finally there. The Prince of Bel-Air. Ah, last one. Oh, that's a subby. Okay. Oh no, there's a thing over here. Okay, so I think there is one spider left. Yeah, I'll check it in a sec. Oh, there's more than one spider. Okay. And then we'll do the compressed blaze. Oh, I just heard another skeleton. Wow. That may have actually worked out in our favor because the compressed ones, they don't have persistence. Oh, it's fine, Phantoms. Like, I'm not gonna like lure it down to anything. It's fine. It's like it's not meant to be like one that I keep with me or anything. You know, it's there to leave. Oh yeah, Sabi, I was there for that. Whew. Okay, like how stone block is where you have to mine in a small room and expand. Yes, Brother Balgi, yeah. Yeah, and like Gothardica said, it wouldn't drop anything anyway, Phantom, so there's no drops from that. You just finished cleaning up from that now, dude. That's insane. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna put that there for now. Okay, so we were attempting to build out this space. No, that's fine, Phantoms. It's supposed to be one that appears and then I have to kill it. It's like the conditions, basically. That can go there. That there. Yeah, my crop's completely destroyed. Oh, whoops. What we were trying to do is we were trying to make a little sort of themed area. Oh, it's GNU here. Hey, GNU. But oh yeah, hang on. We're going to do a death count. All right. So statistics. Here we go. So I think we were before this. We were probably about 30 or 40. 232. So I reckon we died about 200 times there. That's quite a lot. Okay. Yeah, 232 total for the pack so far. Right. Now, I would like, if I open my dank, I want to get some cobble out. That is a few deaths. For one hype train, that's quite a lot. Okay, sword can go away. We'll get rid of that sword. Essence of Undeath can go away. Oh no, I lost the thing. I lost the pattern thing. I obviously died with the full inventory. I wonder if I lost anything else. Dang. Okay, so we want to make... Excuse me. This guy, the part builder. Pugmat, thanks for the host. Thanks, Pug. Emeron as well. Thanks, Emeron. Oi, oi, oi. Now. Take a break. Nothing. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. We're gonna keep going. Thanks, Carpy. Hi, Chisel. How long do you usually stream? I usually do about 4 hours. There's no vertical slabs in there. I am disappointed. Yeah, I normally do about 4 hours, so we're at the 3-hour mark now. Last hour or so is fun. We're going to go to bed. No worries. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Hopefully we will see you again. Okay. I would like a bucket, please. Have a good time, y'all. Okay, I know I do this all the time, but we're going to do it again. Because I saw Dizzy do this in a pack recently. That looked really cool. Who wants a death count? I think everybody sub. Take your pick. There we go. Okay, now, how do I get spruce in this pack? I need mana infusion to get spruce. Oh, man. Yeah, your path was wider. That is true. 138 plus 150 from earlier. Wow, sub. Dude, we're doing it tough today. Okay, that can go into there. We might rejig these cables a little bit so that we can have that chest in a different spot. And I may change it to a barrel so we can hide it. But I think this room is starting to look decent. Now I need to remember how to make dirt. And there was a quest for dirt. The granite infused with blood in the altar generates... Oh, granite, that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, gauntlet. We should do a gauntlet. Okay, so we're going to stand down here where it's safe and nothing's going to burn. Leave the pain bow up for next stream to show anyone who turns up the pain bow. Alright, let's do this.
Over the years, we've seen minis line up from around the world to take their chance at immortality. A chance to see their name in lights, alongside some of the legends of this competition. Coming to you live from the epic Cathedral in the center of the Minecraft multiverse. Will their love of the flickering torches and their tiny little legs get them through the dreaded gauntlet?
Welcome everyone to the gauntlet. This is insane. Everybody that hosts the channel gets a free entry into the gauntlet. We're gonna have to do this out of order, and because we're gonna run out of space. It is a different announcement. Yeah, we had it updated recently, thanks to Tyconda Riggedy Rogie, the voice of the gauntlet. Okay, I'll explain this in a little bit. We've got quite a lot of minis to pick up here. We may start at the four-way race instead. Oh, what? No! No! Hang on. Patty's gifted a sub. I'm using a sword, Patty. Sneaky man. Alright, let's keep doing this. Are we going to fill up all of these? Oh my god, there are so many. Hey. I did it, I got everyone. Alright, so, this is the gauntlet, everyone. Normally what we would do is we would start off over here. Over here. And we would race people 8 at a time, and they would be trying to get into the torched up areas at the end. The winners of that would then move across to this race here, which is where we're going to start. And they would do some 4-way racing, working their way up this wall until we get over to the championship wall. Now we have way too many that are going to start at the jungle level. Like almost every soul jar is full. So we're going to start from this level instead. Alright, so currently Hermit is waiting on the jungle wall. Let's start adding people to the wall and see who's going to be racing against the Hermit. There's a Fred Dag gifted sub. That is a Nerd Gamer sub. We're probably going to have to do this a few times as well. That's an Aradawa gifted sub. There's going to be quite a few from those guys. Fred Dag did 30 subs. Aradawa did 15, I think. Nerd Gamer did 25. I didn't even thank everyone for the the gauntlet, for the hype train. Aradawa there again. Is that what that's Nerd Gamer? That's Nerd Gamer as well. Lots of lag. That's Paddy's one. Paddy's one got through. Right, those guys get scooped up. That's Fred Dag. We'll try and get through this as quick as we can. Nerd Gamer, Nerd Gamer. Fred Dag again. Oh, that's an Assassin's Creed skin. That's cool. Another Nerd Gamer. That is Funny Man. That's just a normal sub, not a gifted sub. Oh, hang on. 1,000 bits. 1,000 bits you go up there. That is Fredus Dagus. And Fred Dag again. I'm gonna do this whole line on. We'll put these 4 down. There you go. Alright. So we'll get them scooped. Okay, so 5 got scooped then. That's interesting. You come with me. Alright, so that one we're gonna circle back to that one. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do them like one line at a time. Harpy, I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could do that. Hang on, let's just very quickly, because the hype train was nuts. All right, so very quickly we'll go. Let's say Dizzy sub to get us started. Then Aradawa used 1,000 bits and then 500 bits as well. Fred Dag gifted 10 subs. Aradawa 5 subs. Blues Wolf 100 bits. TJD 100 bits. Aradawa 200 bits. Then 300 bits. Then 1,000 bits again. Fred Dag used 500 bits. Aradawa gifted 5 more subs. Cheryl Tilbury 500 bits. Fred Dag another 10 subs. Then we got Nerd Gamer coming in with his 25. 25, that's insane. Fred Dag another 10. Emron Dax 100 bits. Generic B used 1,000 bits. Did you say something about so many mobs? Yeah, I did. Funny Man's in there as well. Thank you, Funny Man, for the sub. Then we had another Funny Man, 500 bits. Which density over here seems insufficient. And then just as we were in cleanup mode, Fred Dag threw in another 500 just for good measure. And Jumpy Spider Lady, another 100 bits as well. Crazy town, crazy town. All right. So, 4-way race. So we're skipping over the early race to do this one. And this is a race to get us up to the Spruce Wall. So hang on, let's just explain it real quick. One competitor will pop out in each corner. They're racing to get into the middle. Whoever makes it onto the 3x3 platform will move on. This is the only round of the gauntlet which allows ties. Here we go. First race is, let's see, we've got a Fred Dag, an Aradawa, a Nerd Gamer, and a Hermit. Looks like Fred Dag's sub will take that one out. He does. Thank you, Fred Dag. Wait for 4 lights to turn on. There they go. So next up, there's a Funny Man, straight up a sub. We got Nerd Gamer, Paddy, and a Nerd Gamer. So 2 Nerd Gamers and a Paddy and a Funny Man. And it's a Nerd Gamer that takes that one out. Well done. Next up. Ooh, straight camera, Fred Dag, Fred Dag, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer. 75% chance that Fred Dag will make it through, and he does. FML taking out the win there. Well done. And lights. Action. Oh, camera. Right, Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, and Fred Dag once again. This time Fred Dag's got that one in the bag. Well done. Oh, we still got more racing to go. All the lights are on. Let's go again. Alright, so Nerd Gamer, Aradawa, Nerd Gamer, and Aradawa. Oh. 50-50 chances here. Here we go. Nerd Gamer first to move. And Nerd Gamer takes out the win. Well done, Nerd Gamer. And that's it for that race. Okay, so you're going to go over there. You're going to go over there. Okay, let's start getting the next lot through. Okay, so the jungle wall. Aradawa 500 bits. Nerd Gamer sub. Fred Dag sub. Down you go. Well done. Next up is a Nerd Gamer sub. Fred Dag sub. Aradawa 1000 bits. Hang on a second. This one is mostly empty, so scoop him up. Right, there you go. Fred Dag sub. That's a prime sub there from Koshu. Thanks, Koshu. Okay, then we got Aradawa. There's Nerd Gamer and Aradawa. And Fred Dag. We got Aradawa, 500 bits Fred Dag. Fred Dag again. I think Fred Dag always seems to give subs to Octavius Rex. You can hear that soldier a kilometer away now? Yeah. There's Dizzy in there as well, another Nerd Gamer. Dex Jam sub and a Fred Dag sub. Alright, so those guys are down. Let's get them ready to race. We'll do one more. We'll do one more group in here. Nerd Gamer, Nerd Gamer, Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag. Alright, here we go. All the lights are on. Let's get... Hang on. Bring this guy down. See who goes next. Click. Go. Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Aradawa. Might have a tie coming in here. We do. Fred Dag and Nerd Gamer taking out the tie there. Well done. More lights. Let's go again. Oh, yeah. There's Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer and Fred Dag. Two of them just popping in for a little chat. And then Nerd Gamer takes out the win there. 4 lights. There they go. Next race. Got Aradawa, Dex Jam, Fred Dag, and Koshu. Dex is going to take it. Well done, Dex. Oh, whoops. There we go. 4 lights again. Let's go. Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, and Fred Dag. Another tie. Do we have another tie? It's a 3-way tie. The very rare and elusive 3-way tie. Congratulations, everybody. Next up. There's Fred Dag, Aradawa, and Nerd Gamer. Looks like Fred's going to take that one too. Well done, Fred. Well done. Oh, lights are still turning on. That one was so fast. One more in the top right. Any second. How did we end up with an uneven number? How? How is this possible? It's not possible. I will run it anyway. That shouldn't have happened that way. Aradawa, Nerd Gamer. And Aradawa is going to take that one out. Well done. Wow. Well done, Aradawa. There you go. No more lights turning on. Okay, so we'll move these guys over here. And let's do this lot. We're going to be here a while. Sorry, everyone. Alright, there's Aradawa sub, Fred Dag sub, Nerd Gamer sub. That was Howard the Duck, I'm sure of it. Fred Dag, 500 bits Fred Dag, Aradawa. Then, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, there we go. Off they go, 2 more to go in this lineup. Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Aradawa. We got Nerd Gamer. Oh, that's 1,000 bits, so you go into there. Fred Dag. Whew. Whew. What is this? This is our mini game, our mini racing game. It's the Gauntlet. Right, here we go. Next up. Let's get some more racing underway. There is Nerd Gamer, 2 Aradawas and a Fred Dag. Oh, are we going to get a tie? Oh, Swan Tears did a little spin move, but still gets the tie in there as well. So we got Aradawa and Nerd Gamer taking out wins in that one. Well done. To be closer, click. Alright, we got Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, and Fred Dag. Fred Fred Dag takes off, so does Fred Dag. Fred Dag doesn't make it though, but Fred Dag does. Well done, Fred Dag. Unlucky Fred Dag. Fred Dag and Nerd Gamer. Alright, next up. We got Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Fred Dag. Nerd Gamer's gone halfway, gone past halfway. Oh, look at that. He waited till Fred Dag started to come, and then he went for it. Taking out the win. Well done, Nerd Gamer. Next up. There is Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Aradawa this time. Fred's going to take another win. This is a very Fred Dag heavy racing day today. Next up, there's Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag. Nerd Gamer, just checking, am I actually meant to be racing? Yes, I am. Takes out the win, Nerd Gamer, well done. And all the lights are off. Let's move these over to here. Move these down to here, and this is the last group. Right, Aradawa sub, Fred Dag sub, Aradawa sub, Nerd Gamer sub, Fred Dag, Fred Dag, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer. That's Funny Man with 500 bits, Orange Bear tier 1 sub, Nerd Gamer tier 1 sub, Nerd Gamer. Oh, I thought those two were the same for a second. Okay, last group of 4 to come through this round. Fred Dag, Aradawa, Nerd Gamer, Scoopy, and these guys will be waiting until we get back up here. There's Fred Dag, and there's Cheryl Tilbury. Okay, so we're going to see how many of us can get to the spruce wall. Let's do this racing thing again. Go. There we go. Alright, Aradawa, Fred Dag, Aradawa. Fred sort of starts to go. Aradawa goes. Aradawa wins. Well done, Aradawa. Congratulations. Next up. We got Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, and Aradawa. A nice mix of all of the gift subbers. And Jake's gonna take it out on behalf of Aradawa. Well done. Lights, camera, action again. Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer. Is it gonna be a tie? Fred Dag and Nerd Gamer both going through. Well done. Wait for that last light to turn on. There it goes. Next race. There's Fred Dag, Orange Bear, Funny Man, Aradawa. Fred Dag very determined not to win that one. And Orange Bear takes out the win. Yeah, Jake, your mini just won a race. You got gifted a sub earlier, and your mini just won. Okay. So we'll keep pushing on here. We've got the spruce wall currently full. We've got Subby, King Zulu, Tolagas, and Generic B. Let's get them down to the next level. Then we're going to add in a few more. There's a Nerd Gamer, a Fred Dag, an Aradawa, and an Aradawa. Then we got Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Aradawa. Aradawa again. We got another Aradawa. We have a Fred Dag. We have a Fred Dag. The sub is auto. There must have been like just a little time in the middle there where it didn't renew. I don't know. Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag. But yeah, you got gifted a sub today, Jake. So you get a free one. Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Aradawa again, and Nerd Gamer. Okay, we're almost at the point where we can keep things back to normal. Or your PayPal maybe. Alright, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Dex Jam, Nerd Gamer. And these will be waiting till the next time we get up here. It's Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, and lastly, Orange Bear. Alright. Let's see who's going up to Dark Oak. Oh, we got Zulu, Generic B, Aradawa, Sublimiter. Generic B took a tentative step, but King Zulu's going to take the win there. First one to move normally is the one to win, but not in this case. Oh, never mind, Jake. It's okay. Streak remains unbroken. Right, 2 Fred Dags, a Nerd Gamer, and an Aradawa this time. And Fred Dag's gonna take it because Aradawa went running straight past. Straight past. Didn't even stop to look. Next up. Oh, that's not close to straight. Whoa. Okay, Fred Dag, Nerd Gamer, Nerd Gamer, Nerd Gamer. Fred Dag takes the win. And that's everybody from that level. Right, so that means we can go up to Dark Oak. Birkenstein's up here, as is Schwaggett. There's a Fred Dag and a Fred Dag joined them. And King Zulu will be waiting for the next time we get up there. Let's get these 4 racing and see how many we can get. Oh, no, no. That was right. We were just doing the Spruce Wall. Going for Dark Oak. Anyway, Aradawa. Nerd Gamer. Oh, there's still another race going. Okay, Fred Dag won that one anyway. Okay, let me just double check something. Oh, there's quite a few in there. Oh, wow, that was really bad. Okay. We need to check these guys. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh god, I messed this up real bad. The Dex Jam. Oh, does anyone remember who we just put down the last one? Yeah, overwhelmed. I lost track. Ones that are left get a free promotion. So who's this? It's Lunchmate, Fred Dag. Get better automation. I mean, like, there's not really anything I can think of that makes this any more automated. Anyway, 3 Fred Dags and a Toller Gas. And Fred Dag's going to take that one as well. Let's just start scooping people up. There's going to be a race with Birkenstein in it. And alright, Aradawa takes out that one. I missed all the lights. I totally missed all the lights. Who's that one? That's Wario hosting. Thanks, Wario. It's okay when I don't get lots and lots like I did this time. Alright, there's 2 Nerd Gamers, a Fred Dag and an Aradawa, and it's the Nerd Gamer taking out that one. Well done. I have a funny feeling this is the last race. That is Ferk, Dex, Schwag, Fred Dag. That seems about right. Okay, Fred Dag. The Fred Dag can go there. Actually, they can all... No, these guys are going up to the Dark Oak Wall. So these guys go over to here. Like that. We're just going to do this. Hosting by yourself. Lily went to bed about an hour ago. Should be up. Okay, yeah, no worries. Alright, so this is to go to the Bronze Wall. Let's see what happens. Right, 4 races. I think that this still works out to be about right. So Nerd Game is going to go over here as well. Oops. That's about as good as we can get that. Alright, so that's that mess cleaned up. Now we're going to go over here. This is the original race. 8 at a time this time. Here we go. Alright, we got the AR, Hermit, Emerald Dax. We got Morpheus, Kamiko, another Emerald Dax, Fred Dag, Crimson Beauty. And did I say Morpheus? I think I said Morpheus. But Morpheus, DK is in there as well. And race number 1 is complete. Crimson Beauty taking the last space there in Emerald Dax. You gots to go, buddy. Alright. So the AR, Crimson Beauty, Emerald Dax, and Morpheus DK taking out wins there. Well done. Next up, we got AJ, we got Cash Money from the raid earlier, Near the Weird, Akai Kenshi, Aradawa, Kamiko, we got Platinum in there, and Socket Cat. There we go, that's the last one, Socket Cat. Cash Money, looks like he's going to take one of those. First race first race luck. That happens quite a lot. Okay, so Aradow's out, and I think Platinum took that one. So they're out of there too. Alright, so Cash Money, Platinum, Near the Weird, AJ taking wins. Well done. Next up. Alright, we got MC, we got 2 Super Warriors, and Emerald Dax, the Lily Blood Mastercrafter, 2 Lily Bloods, and a Hermit. There we go. Super Wario has taken one of the spaces, Emerald gets one, and Mastercrafter might take 2. He does take 2. Well done, MC. So, MC, Emerald C, and Super Wario C all taking out wins. Next up. There's Lily Blood Mastercrafter, Gothartica, Hermit, Super Wario, Argus, Akai Kenshi, Hermit, Gothartica, Argus, Lily Blood. I've lost track. Okay, so Super Wario took 2. Gothartica isn't even in the thing. Akai Kenshi is out. Right, so Wario, Argus, and Lily Blood taking out wins there. Well done. 8 lights, let's go again. We got Newbie, Tolagas, Paddy, that'll be Carpy, Lily Blood, Pugmat again. Tolagas, I think, is the one that I missed. That's 3. Yeah, you've got 3 so far. Nice. And everybody else takes that one. Last in this corner was Tolagas, not Pugmat. Sorry, Pug. Alright, so Tolagas, Lily Blood, Optical, Carp, and Nubinitis taking wins. 8 lights means go, click. We've got Cuboid Droid, Fred Dag, Emerald Dax, Subby, Monkey Border, Mastercrafter, Pugmat. Did I say Deadshot, Fred Dag? Got at least 2 in. And, oh, that's a nice clean 4-person win. Well done, everyone. So, Mastercrafter, Cuboid Droid, Fred Dag, Deadshot taking out wins there. Well done. 8 lights again. Let's keep it rolling. Busy times. Alright, there's Gothartica. Steffi's in there. Super Wario, Kabiko, Monkey Border, Fred Dag, Kabiko again, and Combat. Comb at Colt. And it's Kamiko and Fred Dag taking up the last 2 spaces. Well done. Right, so Combat Colt, Fred Dag, Kamiko, Super Wario taking out wins. Well done. And only 2 lights. That means that we can start working our way up the board once again. Alright. Birchwall. We got Morpheus, Emeron, Crimson Beauty, and the AR. Then we got AJ, Near the Weird, Platinum, and Cash Money. Super Wario, Emeron, Mastercrafter. Lily Blood, Argus, Super Wario. Nubinitis, Optical Carp, Lily Blood, Tolagas. Super Wario again, Kamiko, Fred Dag, Combat Colt. And our last group of 4, Deadshot, Fred Dag, Cuboid Droid, and Mastercrafter. Alright, so we go back to the 4-way racing. This time they're starting from the very bottom and working their way up. Let's see. We've got the AR, Crimson Beauty, AJ, and Emerald Dax. Emerald first to run. AJ not far behind, but a little bit too far behind. Emerald will take the win comfortably. Well done. Next up, we have Cash Money, Morpheus, Combat Colt, and Deadshot. And Cash Money's going to take the win there. Cash Money. That's right, Cash Money. No flubbing it. Not this time, MC. Maybe what I should do, right, is if any of these lights are on, maybe I should have another light over here. Like a big red on the air light or something that reminds me that there are still races loaded. Instead of just going for it. Maybe that would be a nice solution. Alright, Tolagas, Super Wario, Fred Dag. Looks like Wario's going to take that one. He does. One of many Warios. No 2 the same. There's another Wario, Platinum, another Wario, and Near the Weird. So the 4 Warios raced... Oh, Neard with a little spin move. Raced consecutively, and Neard will take the win. Yeah, big red X. Just beat myself up over it. I would probably ignore it. Eventually, yeah. Alright, Mastercrafter Lilyblood, Mastercrafter Lilyblood. Oh. Hey, MC, what are you doing? Lilyblood runs away and takes out the win there. Well done. Okay, next up we've got Argus Cuboid, Mastercrafter, and Kamiko. And Cuboid takes out the win there. Well done, Cuboid. It would only come on if there were lights on over here, Carpy. If there was any lights on over here at all, then when I turn back, I would see a big red X, and I would go, ah, that's the idea. Go up on the wall side by side. A further sign. Oh, whoops. Cuboid. Alright, here we go. We got Emeron, Carpy, Newbie, and Fred Dag. Newbie's tentative steps, but Carpy's going to go around the corner, returning to racing successfully. Well done. There you go. Okay, so on the oak wall, we've already got Deadshot up here. Let's get Carpy, Cuboid, and Lilyblood in there. And they will be joined by Nead, Super Wario, Cash Money, and Emeron. Let's get some people up onto the jungle wall. Light number 4 goes on. Clicky buttony, starty racy. We got Super Wario, Nead the Weird, Optical Carp, and Cuboid Droid. And Nead and Carpy, not quite fast enough. Carpy, Nead the Weird will take the win there. Well done. And let's giggity go. Whoa, that's oh my god, the camera. Emeron, Lilyblood, Cash Money, Deadshot. Emeron just patiently waiting. He wants to see if anyone else is going to go. Nope, I'll do it then, he says. And Emeron takes out that level. Well done. Alright, so the jungle wall has got 2 Fred Dags and a Cheryl Tilbury on it. Let's get Emeron in there with them. And Nead the Weird will wait for next time. Let's see who's going to go up onto the spruce wall. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done, people. We can finish this. Click. Alright, there we go. We've got Cheryl Tilbury, Fred Dag, and Emeron Dax. And Cheryl's going to go, but goes past the entrance. Oh, Fred Dag tried to do a spin move, and Emeron does a Ray Bradbury. Was that his name? That Australian ice skater, Ray Bradbury? Wins from the back. Everybody else took themselves out. Alright, the spruce wall. We got Nerd Gamer, Fred Dag, Orange Bear, and Emeron Dax. Scoop them up, and let's see who's going to go into the dark oak wall. I think the dude's name is Ray Bradbury. If you don't know his story, you should look him up on YouTube. It's quite funny. Alright, here we go. We got Nerd Gamer, Emeron, Orange Bear, and Fred Dag, and Orange is just going to just take it out. He'll just... I'll do it, he says. I'll take it out. Alright, state of the polls then. Diamond wall empty, gold wall empty, silver wall empty. The bronze wall, we've got Aradawa, Fred Dag, and Nerd Gamer. Up here on the dark oak wall, we have Orange Bear and Fred Dag. The spruce wall is empty. The jungle wall has got Nead the Weird waiting on it. Oak and birch are both empty. And that is it, everyone. That is the gauntlet. We're only doing one of them today. I'm not going to be able to do another one. Everybody that hosts the channel, though, gets a free entry into the gauntlet. You can enter the gauntlet as many times per stream as you like, up to 2 times per hour. All you have to do to enter is host the channel. You can bypass early racing levels with bits, tips, subs, and gifted subs, but they are not required to play Splash. Splash. Whew. Man. We're almost dead here, too. What? Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Excuse me. Aha! Iron ore. Okay, so we're going to think about what we're going to do with the floor. Hey, saturation. There you go. Oh, no, before we do the floor. Ow. Ow, Orange Bear, ow. Before we do the floor, let's repair our sword, which is basically dead. Oh, we got nuked again. Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Hey, we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, we need to take care of the farm because the farm is not going well. Also, I need granite. Something wicked this way comes. Ray Bradbury. Maybe that's not who I'm thinking of. Do you know the guy I mean, though, Dex? Oop. Only 1 iron granite. What to do today on your way out. No worries. See ya, Orange. See ya on Monday. Have fun at work. Was his name Ray Bradbury? I feel like it was. I feel like it was Bradbury. Okay, so this, right? The reason that we're getting this is because this is how we get dirt. Which is really annoying to me. Happy Thursday? Oh, early shift Monday, Tuesday. No worries. No worries, sir. Is there a... Can we automate this? Because I made a thing with pipes before and it just whipped them out straight away. Like if I get these pipes and then we get 2 chests. Like I think I have to filter the chests, right? One because all the others trip. That's the one, Dex, yeah. I don't have filters yet, no. Hang on. We might be able to make some of these. Whipping it out then. Basic pipe upgrade. So we're gonna need. Let's do that. 1 basic pipe upgrade. I'm gonna leave it at that. Then to upgrade that, we should be able to do the next. Oh, hey. Should be able to do the next tier. Improved pipe upgrade. And then advanced pipe upgrade. That's not correct. That one. Advanced pipe upgrade. So advanced should be good enough, right? We don't have to go to ultimate. So we'll do that. We'll place those on top of each other. Oh, I haven't got the wrench thing. Was it a wrench? No. Yes. Pipe wrench. Hi, Vibro Wolf. Okay. Filter mode, whitelist. Add. Dirt. Submit. No orange for a week. When's the party? Okay, that's better. So that should give us a stack of dirt. Right. Steve Bradbury, there you go. That was a Bradbury. Steve Bradbury. So yeah, if you're looking for like an amusing sort of YouTubey video to watch, Steve Bradbury's your guy. The ice skater subby, yeah. Emeron did a Steve Bradbury earlier on. Everybody else took themselves out and he just sort of wandered around the back and took the win. One downside of using pipes is I might try to do a stack of items at a time, which sometimes requires a metric ton of blood. Well, I mean, that worked. We got a stack out of it. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, look, I'll show you what's happening, right? See this chest here? I throw all my ores into the chest. They get taken upstairs. We're going to make this look tidier. But they get taken upstairs. They get deposited into this chest here, where they get put into the crushing wheel. The crushing wheel goes into this chest. This chest runs all the way down here. Up at the blood altar. Ah, it's fine. That comes down into the back of this furnace. So anything that gets crushed and can be processed through here will get processed through here. That then goes up into here. So we shouldn't have any uncrushed stuff, right? Look for ores. Yeah, we don't have any uncrushed ores. Everything gets processed from that thing automatically. But this stuff here, I mean, like, I'm going to be using it so rarely, it's not worth setting it up. The blood magic is not set up under the spawner, no. I have a spawner down in the hallway here. So that's currently turned off, but we can turn it on, thusly. And then they will spawn down the hallway, and vector plates and some water will push them towards us. Oh, I know why they're coming. I think there's one spot there where they can actually get through. So they'll come down here eventually. It says waiting for server. That's not a good sign. Uh-oh. Did the server just crash? I think the server may have crashed. Oh, look, yeah, see, even chat's not coming up. Didn't max out my spawner. It was working yesterday. Yeah, I think it's crashed. But everything was working yesterday. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Feel like we're about to crash. Yeah, I had that set up and running yesterday, and it was working fine. Let's check server status. I think it might be like dead. Oh yeah. Get your spawner to spawn like every couple of seconds, sometimes cause a crash where it has to check spawnable areas too often. Yeah, I don't know if that's it. I think it's dead. How? We're at about 4 hours anyway. We may as well wrap things up there. See, it says I'm still on. This is what it did before, actually. If I try to connect to it, it won't connect. It'll just time out. Oh, maybe. So, like, the server is still up, right? It's showing as up, but it just like sticks on encrypting. Yeah, so it needs to restart. But something is just like frozen it. So by the time it gets restarted and everything, there'll be like 5 minutes of stream left, so it's not worth worrying about. Jake, there is something that I did want to check with you. Yeah, let's not worry about that. All right, let's find someone to raid. Filthy. Should we do Filthy Friday? Normal Friday. Yes, yes, Carpy. You have a little question. What's your little question, Manny? Jake, you remember the other day you asked about the card thing and about moving them? Need some help with your Void or Miner? Okay, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Hermit, thank you for the host. Alright. We're going to send a raid over to Filthy Coin. Alright, Filthy. How was stream? It was okay, but we crashed the server right at the end. So, we're moving on. Alright, so everybody, let's jump out and hang out with Filthy. Now, just remember, if you're looking for a family-friendly streamer, Filthy Coin is not it. The clue is in the name. But do hang out with him. He's a very talented builder. Very entertaining dude. If you like what you see and you're not following him already, please do follow him. And I will be back not tomorrow, not the day after, but the day after that. It will be Monday my time. Hopefully, I will see you guys then. Until then, thank you very much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for the hype train, and we'll see you guys after the weekend. All right, see you everyone. Bye.